start the street, start the run in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
Hey, Mario! Okie dokie!
Sorry about the audio on my end. But yeah. So this is, of course, this is World 1.
1-1.
Yeah, 1-1. And this is a linear style hack that is in the same sort of... What is it? The same sort of...
I mean like previous hacks. Was it Cyclone Fighter or something that was done similarly? Can't remember now.
I think it was Cyclone Fighter potentially.
Yeah, I think that's right.
And then it was that, and then ZA1, and then afterwards there was this game.
Just for the record, I'm not doing any hyper-speed wall kicks here. If anyone's seen my task I did of this one, it's actually my most recent thing, but yeah, I did a task run of this level, and yeah, some of those strats aren't possible for humans. That was some very nice recover there.
Ooh. So, but yeah, this is a more linear style hack in the similar style to, like, say, a traditional 2D Mario game.
Yeah.
Now some of these now there is like a setup that you can do to do a wall kick from both and straight from the start of that small area in, is it 1-3?
Yeah, we're in 1-3 now.
Alright. Yeah, in 1-3 you can go to that straight up that little place from there, but it's a little tricky to do, so.
Yeah, I found even when I am resetting, I do still do the easier method, because I just found that I was losing loads of runs to 1-3 and it just wasn't worth it for a few seconds. But yeah, it's still faster.
Very fair.
It's still faster to do the wall kicks because otherwise the water would be raised. You'd have to raise the water to get here, which would have meant that I'd have had to do a lot of swimming back there, which would have slowed it down an awful lot.
Yeah, which is ultimately not worth it all.
Yeah.
So this is... Honestly, this speed game is rather unpredictable.
Yeah.
In a way. Because it's one of these types of runs where if you make a small mistake, it could potentially cost a minute or two.
Yeah, the stars in this hack, for anyone who doesn't know, they work as checkpoints, so if you die, you respawn at the last star you collected. But because this is a speedrun, I don't want to be collecting every star. So so if I fall, I go back to the start of the level. Oh gosh. Alright, I've missed the fast cycle there, but that's alright, I usually do. There's a fast cycle you can make if you do the start section really quick, but nah, that fall cost me that. Fortunately, it's easy to make the slow cycle.
Although, there are definitely a few areas that you can lose a good amount of time. 2 by just messing up a little bit.
Yeah.
So in that way, it's pretty unpredictable.
In a lot of places, one death in this thing would basically have to be a reset in a normal run.
At least at like a higher sort of level. If you're aiming for casual, you could probably make a couple of mistakes and be relatively comfortable.
Yeah. It's just a matter of how many minutes you're willing to lose, just how many deaths you're willing to take. That was close. But yeah. For now, I'm not going to collect any stars, I don't think, until I have... Like, if I have one really bad death and it starts costing me too much time, then I'll start collecting more stars, just because I obviously don't want this thing to end up being crazy slow to a few deaths, but while I'm on 0 deaths, I'm just going to go as fast as possible. Just while I'm in with a shot of PB in or whatever. You never know. By the way, it's worth saying that when I swim here, I actually didn't swim downwards for those ceilings. It's something I've seen people not do before, but the ceilings push you down anyway, so you're actually faster to swim flat. There you go, first BLJ. Oops. Still don't know what the best movement is there. I always go for that slide kick. Alright, first boss. I think I'm a bit too high. Yeah. Well, glad to get out of 1-4 alive, because that one...
Oh,
that's one of the big run killers. Normally, it's just lots of really finicky platforming, a few invisible walls scattered around, and yeah, it's always a good time. So we move into World 2.
Kind of makes some people were about how playback was lagging. So I guess the VM just decided, I'm just gonna check for viruses real quick. You know, no biggie, no biggie. Just
alright.
if that was the guess. But yeah, it seems to be good. It seems to be good now.
Good?
Yeah. Honestly, I think this whole category feels really nice to do for what I've practiced.
Yeah, I'd say it's a really fun one to run. It's good being linear as well, just because you obviously know having to come back to the same things over and over again. There's some really fun strategies to pull off as well, particularly later down the line.
Yeah.
World 3 has a lot of fun things.
Also, how bad is the echo, really? I'm assuming it's just chat here. Because obviously, you aren't hearing any of it.
Yeah. Didn't mean to fall there.
Oof. Yeah, this whole game's filled with bangers.
There's a faster way of doing that skip, which is to do 3 firsties, but it's so inconsistent that it often ends up slower anyway. But yeah, I do like performing this skip. Just hopping all the way over the level. I don't like it when that happens.
A skip and a hop and a jump.
Yeah.
And that's how most of these runs keep. Also seems that there's more progress on actually doing like some of these. So it seems that there's like more practice in doing these sorts of like strats because of like you recently starting like Extreme Heck.
Oh yeah, I started I've been playing through Treasure World a bit recently. Oh, this bit's horrible, I just want to say. Because that thing flips at random, and if you fall off there, you fall into the water, so you don't even die, and you have a really long swim to get back. That is the worst death. Well, it's not even a death, but it's the worst fall in the entire game. I just want to say that, and I'm glad I didn't fall for it. That would have been scary.
Also, Also, this stage is kind of to do.
Yeah, I don't.
Mostly because of firsties at some point.
Yeah, I seem to think it's possible to crash in this stage as well. I think there's a game crash here, but
wait, what?
Unless that's just the older version. I've had it crash before. Usually back there with the heave hose.
That's strange. That there's even any crashes there.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if anyone saw in the chat during the previous run, but I was doing some practice runs of this, or a bit of a practice run, and in that last level I just did, I actually crashed. I had a game crash. Oh my gosh. Thank you, game, for lagging to absolute oblivion while I'm trying to do a double firsting. This might get difficult.
Whoa.
I'm currently lagging out. There we go. Get me out of here. And now I really don't want to die here because I don't want to do that again. Sometimes I do seem to get big lag spikes, but I always hate it when it decides it's going to lag around the firsties.
Like, oh, frame perfect inputs, I guess we'll just make it not. So, we're just gonna make it that much harder.
Yeah.
For you to do that one frame.
Well, I'm glad to be out of it anyway. As long as I don't... I'm not gonna say it.
I won't either for risk of jinxing.
Yeah. I'm gonna play this really safe. Normally I'd do a dive there before going into the slide, but no. Alright, 2-4.
So, how's the game audio versus our voices in comparison? Just thought I'd ask. It's kind of like, it's a bit late into it, I know, but you may be wondering at the moment. It's good. Oh, alright. Seems everybody's saying that it's pretty good at the moment, so that's relieving.
Nice. That clip that I just did there, that can screw you sometimes. Sometimes the bomb just won't clip you through, or it'll just push you past the door or something like that. So, that's another little scary thing in the run that I'm glad to have got through. It's a fun clip though. I like doing it.
Fun clip. Slightly longer, but also fun.
Yeah. It's normally fine. Probably works like 90+% of the time.
That's a high percentage.
Yeah. I think this is the most annoying boss that isn't in the last world.
Oh yeah, this one. Screw this one.
Yeah, IROC fight with the flames everywhere.
This is near Voodoo too. Not exactly Voodoo 2, since there's maybe a couple more enemy objects if it was Voodoo. But
it's still easier than the Toasted Coast one.
that one wasn't really that bad, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, it's not the worst boss. It's not the worst boss I've seen in Treasure World. That has to go to the one in Stop Clock. Sure, that's just...
oh yeah, fully geared.
Yeah. Let's just throw fire spitters everywhere. And quicksand all around. Loads of bullies and... ugh.
Yeah, there's a couple people that have had mini rants about that. But yeah, we're gonna go on to... What world is this?
This is World 3. It's actually my favourite world. But I hope it doesn't go wrong. Because there's a couple of things that can go... There's a couple of things that can go wrong in it that are normally really good. And then there's 3-3 is kind of sketchy at times, so I hope that doesn't go wrong. But
also kind of funny story revolving around that Toasted IROC fight is that one time I was beating it and at one point throughout the thing
oops, I forgot to jump.
Amazing.
Always the fun time loss.
But I'd say that the thing that happened was that I got like one hit in, and then they decided just to pound the ground for a bit. But they did so for like the longest amount of time ever.
I think I've seen that happen here before as well, but I don't know why it happens. Someone get the experts on it.
Maybe it's relative to Mario's position near the IROC.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah. This score sucks for its BLJ. That's gonna come up here.
I actually quite like this BLJ, except for the fact, as I say, sometimes it can go wrong, but I can get it most of the time. There we go. There's just that one in a while chance where if your speed is wrong, and obviously you can't control that, it will just put you in the previous room, which would lose minutes. And I missed that clever jump. Oh well.
Oh boy, that swag jump at the beginning.
Yeah, that's a good jump, but it's also hard to do. I'm gonna not do the lava boost strat here because that's just too hard for this.
That's just no.
I did it in my PB, but yeah, it's inconsistent. I don't like inconsistent in this run.
Yeah, and especially not during like something like a marathon.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to spend like ages trying to get one thing right.
Yeah. Yeah, if it took like two... It's a quick death at least, but if I took more than one of them, that would just be depressing. I'm gonna collect this star. Because this is like the most common place where I die. There's bowling balls everywhere and it's easy to trip up. But that's okay because we've got a star now.
Star, yeah.
See, as I said earlier, if I die now, I respawn near that star. It's this bit that always kills me, because sometimes bowling balls are just really awkwardly placed. Like that one, I had to dodge a bit. I was alright there, though.
Yeah.
Alright, I like this level.
Those boulders are pretty...
Yeah, they're a pain.
They're pretty yikes.
Hey, first try no block.
Also, I didn't know about the whole like manipulation that of like avoiding there being bubbles at the beginning hallway.
Oh yeah, that was a little thing I found. I don't think Phantom knew about it when he did his world record. But it's a cool trick. But yeah, on that first corridor, you just go all the way to the left, and somehow you just miss all of the spawner hitboxes, so none of them spawn. Ah, thanks.
It says Davo on floor 1. What will he do?
Just gotta say, I love this music. It's I believe it's Bullet Station from Sonic Heroes. I love the music in that game, and I love the port of it here.
Yeah.
I think it's in a Star Revenge as well. I remember it from a TAS. I think it was one of Dargos's TASes. I remember hearing it. Yeah, I think this hack does reuse a bit of music. Probably heard the Last Impact music before.
I wonder.
It's all good choices though. There is a faster way of doing that bit, but I don't know it.
I wonder if Gale did most of the programming in this game.
Sometimes you can get up there without that extra lava boost, by the way, but I failed it then. It's difficult. You just have to long jump at the precise last moment. I don't like it. But it's not necessary anyway.
Not necessary, but it is helpful.
Yeah. There you go, a bit of a chucky manipulation to get him into place. It's pretty easy to manipulate there. I always get this heart. Well, maybe I do. I'll be telling you I needed it if I hit the lava twice, but... oh well. I don't like this boss too much either, it just goes on a bit. There, well.
Yeah, this one.
It's just a simple King Bob-omb fight with a lot of lava and one annoying fire spitter. You just gotta watch out for. This last hit? Yep. There we go.
Honestly, the fire spear is just a nuisance. Like, not even an issue at all.
Yeah. Oh nice, I got the perfect backflip. In the original version of Star Attack 2, there were 3 fire spitters, but they were all in the lava, so the fire just immediately hit the lava and disappeared, which made them completely useless. Oh. Alright. Straight on into World 5. You don't actually need to do World 4. You can do either World 3 or World 4, but because of all those skips, World 3 is the faster option. So yeah, straight into World 5. This is where it gets a bit scarier. Oops. These jumps are scary. Oh, that was so sketchy. I wasn't a fan. Wasn't a fan of that. I'm gonna get the star, because I'm scared.
Here we go!
This BLJ goes wrong sometimes. Would help if I can actually get it. Hitting the spot's a little bit finicky, so that can take a while. Something I love as well, the camera setup back there happens to give you the perfect angle for these wall kicks, which makes it makes that bit quite easy.
That's actually quite. Ooh.
It's a funny little coincidence. It's a bit weird to have wall kicks that are at the wrong angle anyway, because if you're hitting them if you get the unreferenced wall at the edge, you can just lose the wall kick and fall. I've actually died before in attempts, just like if I don't get those coins and I fall too much, I can take full small damage and die and lose the whole run, so that's pretty embarrassing when it happens. So I'm always careful to get all those coins.
Oh, in the sewer area.
This level's evil. It's just evil.
Yeah, it's kind of. Ugh.
It has more awkward parts to it than any other, I think. It's not quite as bad as the 2-2 bit where I said you could let you fall into the water and you have to swim all the way back round to the start. It's not quite as bad as that, but
By the way, I think somebody using the SSRM2020 thing says, Davo, do you have a world record already?
No, I'm second place on this at the moment.
Yeah, first place is by Phantom404.
Yeah, his world record demolishes my attempts. I think he's ahead of me by a couple of minutes still. The thing is with this hack, I've spent way more time practicing, never actually grinding for runs, so I haven't had enough time to get a good run. Oh, don't die. Please don't fall into that water. Oh, this bit's horrible. I just want to say that now. I did it anyway. All of that under there is quicksand, so have fun.
This is gonna be bad because I have to go to the restroom really quickly.
I just want to say I hate those wall kicks as well. And I hate doing that. Those wall kicks back there are alright, but if you fail them, you die. And again, I'm swimming level here rather than angling down just to exploit the ceiling a bit. I hate that jump.
This maze area, this maze area doesn't really look all that bad once I got like a little familiarized with it.
Yeah, it's mostly alright. I just hate doing that jump on the roof of the maze itself. Because it's hard to see, it's finicky, it's small, and if you miss the jump, you've got a lot of swimming to catch up again. I was alright because I missed it was the first jump I missed in the end, but if I'd missed the second it would have taken a lot longer to catch up. Now for my favourite level. I like this one. Mainly because I don't actually have to do the level.
Amazing reasoning, Dan. You know, very correct and logical deduction.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. How am I gonna get out of this? Alive? I might not. Alright, I'm fine. But yeah, I just love doing that skip. It's really... Not only is it a really big skip that gets around all the level, but it's just really fast and really fluid when you do it right, so it's just one of those things that feels really good to do quick. And now for 8-4. This level's fun as well.
You surprised, Andy? Yeah.
Oops. Wasn't very good of me. I love that bob-omb clip. You hit an exposed ceiling, crouch to down warp. Not very good at these jumps now. Oh well.
Flip champ. Indeed.
Now for an inconsistent BLJ. Phantom didn't actually go for this, but I'm going to do it anyway. If I can.
Alright. Good luck, Mince.
There we go. It's inconsistent because of the... because there's like spacing involved because of the extended level boundaries hack. But yeah, I was lucky to get it that quick. And now for the worst throws in hacks. Because of these awkward edges where... if Bowser falls onto one of those low platforms or stays on one of the high platforms really close to the edge, it's just really hard to grab him again. What should I go for? Go for this one. Missed.
That feeling when Bowser throws don't even make up the final area.
Yeah. Because this hack has the one thing worse than Bowser throws at the end.
Hyperspeed,
Hyperspeed flying, boo fighting, with really sensitive inputs, and loads of invisible walls everywhere that can completely mess everything up. Wish me luck. Really hope this goes well.
largest of GLs.
Largest of thank yous. I have to hold back for a certain amount of time there, but it's inconsistent as to how long. Alright, I missed the first one, but that's the best one to miss. That's the invisible walls. But it's okay, because I landed. This won't be a great boo fight, but it'll be a good enough boo fight. If I don't die. It's a shame I couldn't get to show off the hyperspeed way of doing it, but oh well. That's both of them. Let's head for this one. Oh yeah, and fire spitters everywhere. I forgot to mention the fire spitters everywhere. Those are fun. Now for the big boy.
Now for the big lad himself. He is indeed big.
The Mega Boo Star. Let's go. There we go. Not bad.
Not a bad run at all, I'd say.
I think I can say it now. Deathless. That's actually the first deathless run I've had. So, yes! We've done it. That's the first ever deathless run I've ever done. So, what time did I get?
Around a 35-14.
That might well be a PB by a reasonable margin. I can't believe I just did that on stream, on event. That was so good. That was such a good run.
GG's, dude.
Thank